I travel a lot for work and because I live away from family to go see them. Now, the person who used to water my flowers when I was gone moved, so I had to come up with an automated watering system. I love my flowers. I got about 4 big baskets right now I made. It's still early in the year, they'll get a lot bigger. So they need to be watered every day, especially with the hot summers we have here. So I had to come up with a way to do it myself without being here. So to do that, I got a cheap hose. It was about $10 at Lowe's. If you have an old hose that doesn't have a ton of holes in it, that will work too. I got a couple clamps like this. They're 3/4 inch clamps. I'll explain those in a little bit. Some screws and a screwdriver. And then the last big piece right there, let me flip through here, the automated timer. So the nice thing about this is it orbits, costs about 30 bucks. I'll link to it in the show notes at Amazon. You can set the clock, set the start time, how long you want it to go. I got it set for 2 minutes. How often? I do it once a day, but you can do it once every 12 hours, once every couple of days. There's all kinds of options at different times. And of course, you could also turn it to off to just be a normal faucet. But when you set to auto, it will run however you program it. Right now it says 21 hours and 51 minutes till the next start time. From there, now they do make 2 outlet versions of this. I just went and got a splitter here, a few dollars, a lot cheaper than buying the 2 version, and run out to 2 hoses. I'm gonna put another splitter down here farther to do the rest of my baskets. You can also buy splitters like this with many more faucet hoses. And then I just custom cut different hoses going into the baskets. You can see this one, I need to line it up, pick up this whole area a little bit better. I'll line it up neatly against the house and so forth. But I just cut the hose with a pair of garden shears. A good pair of scissors may be able to do it too. And then I got these for like $1. They're little female faucets, hose replacements right there. You find them in the hose section of your local hardware store. Works great. And then so I ran it up here, and I take these little hooks that I showed you earlier, and I screwed it into the basket, and then I put it over the hose. Now I would take a hammer and kind of close that up a little bit more, make it a little tighter so the hose can't slide out. With the water shooting in and out of it at different times, wind blowing, this hose may come out. You really want to try to keep the hose in the center of the basket so that water kind of evenly goes throughout. And it works well. Been very happy with it. Number one thing you need to do, set this all up and test it for a few days while you're home so you can watch it. Make sure the hoses don't fall out, make sure the water supply is adequate, and you know, play with the pressure on the faucet a little bit and the time limit. You can start as little as a minute on it and go up there for how long you want to run. So keep that in mind. Very pleased with it, very happy. But you want to make sure you test it, otherwise you come home after a week and find out your hoses fell out of the baskets and your flowers are dead. And when you live where I am, it's so hot, these flowers need something every day. So highly recommend it. Very pleased, very happy with this system. Didn't find a lot of options to buy this off the shelf, and this was a lot cheaper than buying some of the systems I wasn't all that impressed with. So if you have any questions, leave it in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Otherwise, you can find the timer on Amazon in the show notes. Thank you for watching.